And Grandma Mary found in her attic a slide, a toddler slide that belonged to her younger daughter, Beth, I believe. Red plastic, 3 steps, perfect for a toddler who had just learned to walk and was trying to figure out how those the legs worked. Okay. Put it in her living room, and then Meg and Grandma Mary went shopping, leaving Michael in charge of Grandpa Dave and me. And Michael looked at the slide, and she looked at us, and we didn't offer to help, so she shrugged, and she took a step onto the slide and fell over. And she looked at us, and we looked at her. And we didn't make cooing, oh, how sorry we are noises, or offer to help. And she didn't cry. She got up, put another foot on the stairs, and fell over. And Grandpa Dave said, "Steve, would you like a beer?" And I said, "Sure." And then we watched for 45 minutes. While Michael stepped on the slide, fell over, stepped on the slide, fell over, got 2 steps up, flipped over, fell over. She never stopped and she never cried. Eventually she got to the top of the slide and slid down. And Grandpa Dave said, "Would you like another beer?" Because we knew right then what sort of a person we had before us. This was a person of great determination, not to be easily thwarted.
Good luck, Spence.
A few months later, Meg and I and Michael went to one of our SCA events, historical reenactment. We like to fence, among other things, put on a mask and pull out a sword and pretend to duel. It's lots of fun. We didn't have a chance to do it much because we were new parents. And our friends John and Debbie Seaton happened to be there. And they said, "Hey, there's a playground here. We can watch Michael and you guys could go play." We said, "Sure, thank you." So off we went, and John and Debbie and Michael went to the playground where there was a monkey bars. And Michael climbed to the top of the monkey bars. And with no word of warning whatsoever, she turned around and jumped. Luckily, John was an experienced dad, and so even though he had no idea that was coming, he managed to catch her. And we were grateful. Now, I tell you those stories for 2 reasons. One, because Spencer, I think this is a good indication of the sort of woman you're marrying.
I heard the story.
A woman of great determination and tenacity, but also with a tendency occasionally to start a project with no clear... So, as Carlos says, good luck with that. But I also tell you those stories because I think it says something about marriage. Marriage takes a lot of tenacity. It takes a lot of determination. As someone else once said, marriage is not for whips. Nobody ever wins the marriage game. You don't get to raise your hands and say, "Woo-hoo, we have a perfect marriage. We don't have any more work to do." It doesn't happen. The best you can do is keep trying, and if you're lucky, you get many, many years to try to get your marriage right. But I think it's also true to the day on your wedding day, metaphorically speaking, you have climbed to the top of the monkey bars, jumped, believing that your spouse or your partner is there to catch you. And you might say, "Steve, what a stupid metaphor. If they both jump at the same time, they catch each other, they're still free falling." Well, yes. Because marriage is also a lot like a Looney Tunes cartoon. You're not quite sure how it's all going to work out, but if you work hard enough and you really believe, if you trust each other, somehow it all sort of works out. And so today I'll give you Spencer and Michael in. May you have the tenacity and the faith in each other to make this Looney Tunes cartoon marriage work.